Alright, we're ready to get started here. Let's make sure I'm not pushing double audio through. This should work. Oh. Actually, this'll work fine. Alright. So, inspired by Paint Dog a little bit, I started digging into... I had a couple mods installed, and I've played Jedi Knight on this PC. I may have even have a stream save from a year or two ago where I played this game. If you're unfamiliar, this was really my first game that got me into mods, got me into online play, and really was the first Star Wars game I really straight up enjoyed playing in general, all the time. It's the first one where you can use a lightsaber. The full motion, the fully acted cutscenes are lovable. I won't say they're amazing. I like them. They're lovable. They're from an era where computer generated cutscenes were not that good. We could show one from Mott's Mysteries of the Sith. I'm sorry. We could show one from Mysteries of the Sith, and I was very, very sad at how silly it looked. The beginning, so Mysteries of the Sith only use those computer generated cutscenes. Jedi Knight used them. That's not really what we're getting into. So if you're on the younger side, which is not much, which I guess is younger than me. If you're younger than me, you probably never played this game online, because I was pretty young. But mods for it were usually set up through a program called Patch Commander, kind of a long time reliable program. However, somebody has made a new program called Max Manager, inspired by it's not Mad Max, it's Salmon Max, I think is what it's called. Never played it. But it effectively is Patch Commander for the 21st century. So, I have one of them installed. I have a couple of maps. And the first one we're going to look at is not the most downloaded mod, but maybe the one that during that era you may have been introduced early on, which was KWP, Killer Weapons Pack. Maybe a goofy name, but for the era, you'll see a lot of names like that. And basically, it was a weapons pack. And it was designed for use with several maps. I'm going to play two of them with KWP on, just to kind of show you why. But it changed some of the text. Let's see, multi-killer. I know, not amazing. For reference, we are playing on OpenJKDF2, which is a source port of JK by Shiny Quagsire. It's amazing. Runs great. Runs like the original game. And runs on modern machines. So if you have the game on Steam, you can use the OpenJK setup to get everything rolling. So the game came with things like Capture the Flag, Jedi Training, and I think that's maybe it. That's maybe it for the defaults, so I don't want to choose Caesar's Palace. Go back. We're not ready for Caesar's yet. But they had Jedi Training, Capture the Flag. The reason I'm showing this guy is we'll just pick Kang and Oasis first. Can I actually? Yeah. I have a couple guys set up here. Hopefully they work fine. Hey, Luke. No, thanks. It's no problem. Don't feel bad about missing a stream. It was kind of out of the blue anyway. Actually, this is the first week I've streamed 3 times in a hot minute, so I'm glad you're able to tune in today. I already have a couple people set up here, but the host would set up the min and max kind of, so episode Jedi Training, level King and Oasis, max Jedi rank, which basically determines how many force powers I can have. As you can see, I've got them here. You set your lightsaber, you set your character, which there's a whole bunch. We'll be Jarek there. And if some of you guys are familiar with my Battlefront content, you'll notice this map looks incredibly familiar. If you were exposed to the online play, then it is likely you played this map. Or one of 8,000 different variations on this map. That sounds kind of loud. I'm going to turn it down just a hair. Oh. We'll keep the cutscene volume up. We'll turn these down. Or one of 8,000 different variations of this map. I'm okay with these keybinds, but sometimes they are a little annoying. So the first mod we have installed is KWP, which I know that, I mean, these maps were designed with the original game's gameplay in mind, but with KWP, one of the biggest things about it is you get the hook shot, or the grappling hook. And we're going to see it used pretty frequently in other levels. But, one of the things that was still loud despite having my SFX down really low, is that all the weapons have infinite ammo. Everything is loud, infinite ammo, pretty overpowered. What do we get? Weapon of mass destruction, which is just makes a giant explosion. Basically, if you get caught in the radius, you're dead. Nice recoil. Number 8 is just a Thunderbolt. I picked this level because I assumedly know where all the weapons are. Oh, we got the repeater. The first-person models are pretty good too, honestly. Is another type of repeater. All the weapons are overpowered. It's amazing. Looks like we got the crossbow, which may seem normal at first, and then... let's actually keep going in reverse order. Oh, I don't have any grenades. I can pick some up. Pretty sure they're along one of these walls here. Or not. Alright, where are you? Bulletproof vest, back to tank. No grenades? Where's the grenades? We'll take another look. Have I played the Phantom Menace game? Yes, I have. I want to play it on stream at some point. I don't intend to do a speedrun or anything, but I have a little bit of a soft spot for it. But yeah, it's nothing. It's pretty funny, honestly. So you have a sniper rifle. It has a zoom, but it doesn't have an actual, like... You can, like, zoom in and turn it, but it's kind of awkward to use. But it is pretty powerful. But compared to everything else, it's kind of disappointing. The one thing that's iconic about this gun is that I'm pretty sure this is one that was, like, built into the game's files and, was never used. And then if you use fists, you could just drop a whole bunch of... sequencer charges. I think if you go this way, it drops a whole bunch more. Yes, so I have played the Phantom Menace game. It is significantly worse, even though it's an upgrade. It's technically an upgrade from this engine. I do have a soft spot for it, though. I hear a lot of the music from it, and of course, it's got the iconic Episode 1 soundtrack, which I think is the best part of the movie. But, I think about it a lot. I want to play it again, just to experience the jankiness of it. We've talked about porting those levels over to Battlefront 1, and haven't really dug into it completely. Gift Tech is getting close to something, though, with it. Okay. So I don't know where the thermals are, but now that we've seen a regular map, let's pull out the most famous map of the time, which is Jedi High School. Now, in today's era, this map would not be probably accepted at all. But at the time, you know, we were just... They just made a map like a high school where Jedi would train. I think we're going to walk through this, and I think you're going to see it's pretty interesting overall. Did I pick up everything? Yeah. We have this to lift us up to the top. I don't care about it. You don't have fall damage in KWP, by the way. Oh. I must have messed up something with the graphics. Let me... Everything else looks the same. This is not how it looked earlier. Let me go ahead and restart my game quick. I've been having weird issues with some of my textures and stuff. It could be something else, though, so... It could be something I checked in the settings for it. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, this looks much better. I don't know what happened with those textures there. It could be like a memory thing. OpenJKDF2 is in beta. Just remember that. But it is pretty solid. That's the first time I'd really seen an issue with it. Honestly, I'm half wondering if it couldn't be my computer. Oh, the jukebox of Doom. That's what they call it. Does it play music? Oh, I can't hear it. Did I turn the music the whole way down? I turned it down, but I don't think the music was working right anyway with KWP. Maybe I'll have to show that in regular JK instead of open JK. They were working. All the other sounds seem to be working. So anyway, one of the common themes that you notice in old JK games from this era is false walls. And I have made this joke before. I don't know why it was such a big thing then. It's pretty much gone out of existence. But false walls are huge in this game. And mods took it like to a whole nother level. So if I jump back here, I think I was already back here, but there's weapons hidden back there. Each of these classrooms has something funny written on there. School sucks. Level me by Pethead. Yep. I mean, the authors generally put something in there so you knew how to get to their level. This one doesn't have the sound-making toilets. I thought there were more classrooms. Maybe oh yeah, they're all back here. I will not play around with a lightsaber. Need help level editing? Yeah, it was like late 90s, early 2000s. Everybody wanted false walls and floors. I don't know what was happening on May 19th, but was I ready? I don't know. Do or do not, there is no try. This must have been Yoda's classroom. And the gym. I love the gym. The base game has a rapid fire. So I just picked up the rapid fire, and we're just having a ton of fun. One of the fun things that apparently I still don't have thermals. Okay. Am I really stuck? Okay. Maybe I can get a couple through here. Okay. Can I get any? Oh. I'm dead meat, apparently. This is where the hook shot comes in handy. Whee! No fall damage. I know there's thermals up here. Don't make me a liar. Are we really? Are all the thermals gone? No, they're over here. I found them. Nuclear grenades. Mushroom cloud. Laser. We saw all these, but one of the most fun things, I think. Oh, so you always have a field light. That's in the base game too. It comes in handy. But let's see if I can do this. I know it's a silly thing, but I definitely did not hit that. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Oh, pick up my backpack. Our dead guy's weapons. Anyway, we won't fiddle around with that too much. But if you have a mod that has a great arc on those thermals, it's really fun. Cafeteria, nothing really interesting in here. I'm gonna go ahead and go... Oh, Force Seeing. So the reason for Force Seeing is there's a power called Force Persuasion. Don't look too much into it. It just makes you invisible. Force Seeing was the counter to that. Oh, the laser apparently can't destroy those. Jukebox of Doom. And there's all kinds of cameras with much destructibles. And as I was like contemplating doing this stream, I was like, I had the thought like, boy, mods were so much different then. But then I have to remember Battlefront 1 is a totally different game. There's no like in-game scripting. This game has its own built-in scripting system. Whee! So see, we're in the cafeteria now. Whee! Has its own built-in scripting system, which you can go crazy with. And actually, for among other things, people could do scripted events, RPG style. That's what I'm thinking. RPG was a strangely big thing to me. I think it's weird now. Then I honestly like thought it was interesting. Especially when some of the mods, I think, built in their own, like, money systems. One of the mods I'm going to show here is the most downloaded mod on Masashi.net, which is where all these mods came from. Except for this one, it's only available on jkdf2.net. And also, I had an old download. But they were able to do so much, and Battlefront 1 is limiting. As sad as it makes me, it's very limited with the opportunities. So you have to build a great design map or something unique within the map, or you can get creative in other ways. But it's all built around the map itself and the weapons and the unit skins, and that's it. There's nothing else in Battlefront 1. This game has the weapons, the maps, the unit skins, everything. But it's limited by the fact it's built for an engine that was made in 1990. Well, the game released in 97. 96, 97, I think. Like, this, you can't even do this in Battlefront 1. I mean, you can kind of do it, but it doesn't work right. Effectively an elevator. So, now that we've seen KWP, let's go ahead and flip gears just a little bit. I gotta open Max Manager again. Flip gears just a little bit. We're gonna use a different mod pack. It's IWP. So this personally was one of my favorites. Now, we're not going to spend too long on this one. Because honestly, it's a lot of the same stuff, but gives you an idea of what you can do with the weapons, as opposed to just seeing what KWP brought. So this is IWP2, which we're going to use Caesars for this one, even though I'm not 100% thrilled here. See, everything worked in Caesars. So this was a big map for role-playing.
Place your bets.
Almost everything has some kind of sound effect tied to it. Now, what's funny is, I'm old enough to know where these came from, too. Well, not all of them. Most of them came from, like, old word games, card games, and I think there was a set of games. I think it was by Hoyle. Hoyle. I think all these came from that, except for a couple very small ones.
Place your bets. 3, 2, 1, 0. 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 Place your bets. 3, 2, 1, 0.
So, I mean, we're just exploring up here. I'm trying to pick up some weapons so I can show you. I have the repeater, which is nice. Oh yeah, IWP also uses different skins. So you see, this trooper isn't actually available. But he's got... The weapons in this one are pretty well designed. It would just be more fun if there were people to play it with. I'm pretty sure you could die from fall damage, so I'm gonna be kind of careful here. And by careful, I mean... Oh, I missed. Oh, wow. Oh, I made it. Or I didn't, and we don't take fall damage in this mod either. The lightsabers look pretty cool too. They give them a little bit extra oomph. And a little bit extra to the animations. Actually, that looks like the same default animation. Never mind. They just added extra to the lightsaber. But if you can enter in Starscape here, it looks pretty trippy. I'm gonna put the lightsaber away so you can experience it. At least you can see the floor. But you can also, like, event-driven messages. Like, you've seen across the top, there's some event-driven messages, and there's a battery. I thought you could exit from that way, but as I was playing this earlier, I couldn't find it. Nope. So maybe I'm just dumb, but I ended up going back to the beginning. We'll go in the front door. So Imperial weapons pack, it says a little bit of beef up, E11. We do actually have ammo, but the E11 is beefed up nicely. This one is a repeater, which we saw. It's beefed up a little bit, not anything too crazy. I really like the rail launcher, so it has to reload, but the custom animation I think is awesome. So you get 3 across like a revolver, and then you have to do it again. Or you can just like mass shoot them, and they stick. I don't have too many of them. So we have crazy weapons packs. We have like normal weapons packs. Once again, false walls. I used to, even when multiplayer was gone, I used to have a ton of fun just going around in the secrets and not exactly role-playing, but finding the secrets and stuff. I'm pretty sure I found them all. I don't see why I wouldn't have. But you never know. Oh, the proton charges are pretty cool. So you can only set one at a time, which is disappointing compared to the other ones. But they have a detonator, which isn't in the base game. Boom! So security. Pretty sure we have working cameras in here. I'll have to, maybe not in here. I don't know that these are actually cameras. I think these are just pictures. There are working cameras in this game. They're in the base game. So you can view someone doing stuff from across the map. Bingo. Anybody want to put... Is it bingo? It's just the lounge. No, there's no way it's bingo. They don't have O80. Did they? Maybe 15, so it's O... I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I don't know what Kino is, if it's a lounge. I'm not a gambler. But this map was just a lot of fun to play on. So one of the things that, you know, people really got into this. Like, look, I have a light switch for my room. I have a shower that I can break the window for and get in. And then my favorite part, okay? You guys ready? All the toilets are interactable. Once again, in case you were thinking not, false wall. All these rooms are pretty much the same. A little bit different layout, but the RCA HD TV, don't you want one of these at home? Now I'm gonna leave the lights on. The pool. I have seen stuff where people tie cogs to something like this, but none of the maps I picked today have it, so you can go in the locker room, so it's not a big deal. Is this like the presidential suite? Oh yeah, look at this room. It's even got rail charges. There we go. And a Blast Tech T-21, which we haven't seen a new weapon in a while. Which can't open that, so we're gonna use our lightsaber. I'm pretty sure this just goes to the pool or something. Yeah. Whee! A lot of love went into a lot of these levels. It's, I'm glad that there were people dedicated to preserving, especially Brian at Massassi.net. People dedicated to preserving these over the years. It's like there's always one community, and that makes me happy to see. So I don't know why Super Bowl 36 is Redskins versus Titans. Unless they mean 20. No, Titans never played in a Super Bowl. Maybe this came out before the Rams were determined to make the Super Bowl. I never thought about that, really. Notre Dame versus Nebraska for the national championship. Horse racing. Kentucky Derby. November 7th, 2001. Odds not available yet. Football. So we got a new weapon here. Which is kind of cool. 20 missiles in it. Go look and see if there's anything interesting in the bathroom other than toilets. One more thing. If you didn't believe me about the... Oh, nice. So this one also modified the force powers, which made that much easier. Jedi Greedo, casino manager. So there's a security room back here. Has a shield over it. But if you like casino floor and shops, we got cameras everywhere. Interior plaza. Those are active cameras. You could see people walking around in there. No! I'm always one spot to the left of where I expect to be. There we go. Exterior plaza. So the ones up here actually like drop traps and stuff. So if you thought you were safe anywhere, you're probably not. You're in the security manager's office? Nope, you're done. The casino defense system. Gaming director's office. I apologize. Bright light. That one's got a bunch of thermals in it. Do one more thing, and then we'll enter into the mod that I think is the most entertaining, honestly. Was the most popular at the time. Come on. Oh, nope, he didn't make it. Alright. Alright, so let's turn off IWP. Let's add mod. Alright. Saber Battle X. So, Saber Battle X changed a lot of the combat stuff in this game. It was a major mod at the time. It was just obviously you can tell, heavily influenced by the Saber combat in episode 1. But the reason we pick multiplayer every time is because the most popular maps are all multiplayer. I looked for a single player driven map and was honestly kind of disappointed. Like, the most downloaded map had a pretty sad rating, honestly. Duel of the Fates S.E. That's what we're going to look at here. And then we'll go to Drazen Isle, So you're gonna see a lot of influence here from... Oh, let's actually pick a character. SBX added a ton of stuff. I don't want Yoda because Yoda was really wigging out whenever I was trying.
What is it?
Your rail poof, Prince Sizer, Wushu.
Alright, let's go fix it.
Just a bunch of new character models, which is great. Vader. Vader's not... Is Vader a character model? Maybe a version of him. But people made a bunch of models for this game. Saris is the Queen Amidala model, I'm gonna guess. They didn't rename some of them. It happens. Let's take Cape Qui-Gon. Clearly, we gotta do green here. Cape's not great. I wonder if that's... SBX or OpenJK. But in this one, it was really built around... You have multiple different types of lightsabers, which each handled a little bit differently. So this is the long lightsaber. Obviously, your regular lightsaber. And then I believe it was... Yeah. And 5 is the double saber. So obviously that was the pit where Darth Maul dies. So these are dark side surges. I'm gonna imagine that isn't gonna help me much. But light side surges. Oh, I had force powers. Do I have? Let me think. Absorb. Force blind. Okay. There we go. Okay, it's a light surge. So it gives me force powers back if I am dedicated to the light side. But anyway, we got interactable doors. This would be much more entertaining if there were people, and I'm certain if I looked harder, I could figure out where more people are. The JKDF2 community still does stuff. Oh, I used the Sith Talisman by accident. Oops. Or I picked it up. Looked like it did damage. I don't really want to fight with lightsaber being on and off. But anyway, we're in the palace. Okay, so Yoda really was wigging out on these steps. I tried this earlier, and Yoda had a horrible time getting up them. We have a security room here. If you're trying to get the Sith Talisman, boom. I'm not sure what the max players were in a lot of these. For Caesars, I've seen mods that allow more. So, I don't know if it's tied to the map size or what. That always kind of confused me. The most I've really played is, in recent times, is like 8 or 6. No, I think I got up to 16 in one of them. Pretty sure this is where we just left, yeah. And then we're back. So this mod's kind of cool. Definitely would be a little bit more appreciated, except if you were fighting. A lot of what you would see is, yeah, we played Caesar's Palace a little bit here. Did you miss it? A lot of what you would see is just lightsaber fights and custom rule sets, like no force sabers only. I don't remember exactly what you could select from the initial screens. Oh, you were locked in on rivals. You can always go back and look at the VOD. But there are ways that I thought you could do it. We haven't played rolling yet. But, no force, full force, sabers only, like, many different ways you could do it. So we're gonna change the model up here a little bit. I don't know who. Who's that? Odin-er.
What's the boring dude's name in KOTOR 2?
Beoder. That's what that sounded like.
Yeah. That's what made me say it.
There we go. And Maul's in the original. There we go. Maul. So this is the most popular map on Masashi.net. It's called Drazen Isle. And it's built for fights, it's built for roleplay, it's built for everything. Everything feels like it has a script tied to it. You'll see here in a little bit. See, look, I can open up the cabinet and I can get back to tanks and ammo packs. I was not as much of a fan of this one as most of the community, I imagine. But it was still a good experience. Oh, I don't have any force. That must be a Drazen Isle thing, man. Huh. That's crazy that a map can keep you from using the force. I'm gonna have to respawn. Crap. Oh, no. No, I'm not. But that was pretty awesome. I didn't even know that was there. So now we're on the beach. We've got some people here. I don't think I can do anything. That guy's just in a dead pose. These guys are alive, but I can't do anything to them. They're just enjoying their time on the beach. Alright, there we go. This is the best part. Public announcement. Thermal detonators being at sale held at restaurant. So I don't think there's a money system. But if I knew where all these places were... Like, there's a market here. I don't know where the restaurant is, though. I'm at the Drazen Cafe. Honestly, without knowing the history, well, Galaxies came after this, so maybe they based their map on this. But yeah, it reminds me of something out of Galaxies. There's the bus. I don't think I can do anything with this one because it's parked. There's a bus service that runs around. Land zone. I'll see if I can find the bus. Where am I at now? The palace. Yeah, Seaview Palace lobby. It's outside the wedding suite door? Okay. I don't know what this button does. I mean, it looks nice. Can I make it over there? Yeah, but I can't do anything up here then. That sucks. Can I make it in here? What is up with this goofy collision? Hey! Rail charges! So where's this? The resorts bar. I'm getting drunk at the resorts bar. So events will come up and items will start being placed across the world. And you're either staying alive versus enemies, or you're role-playing, or whatever. And I think this one, what does this one say? I'm doing my David Hasselhoff impression. Let's see if I can... Oh, crap. That's not what I meant to do. Sith lightsaber at Scholars Haven bookstore. I don't know where that is. Oh, here's the bus. Here's the bus. I want to be the bus driver. I'm the bus driver now. Ron Wilson, bus driver. Alright. A Jedi's robe. This must be the clothing store. Ha! Okay, I could be Trainer Red. Ah! Maybe Boba, or it could be Saris. I'm gonna guess that's Saris. Yeah. Oh, Jarek. Jan. Ron in red. Imperial officer. Let's be an Imperial officer. I like Jan. There's just so much going on here that honestly, they have a map included, and I have like no desire to memorize it. I'm in the Drugan's Bite. Power cell sale being held at the resort souvenir shop. Oh, look. Ugh. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Those dead Minox? Or whatever they call them. They're not Minox. I don't remember what they are, though. That's kind of funny, though. They're not Minox, but they have some kind of name like that. Alright, so we were in a Jedi's robe. But just everything is built out and really made to be interactive. I mean, there is a clear reason why it's the most downloaded thing on Massassi. Which those download numbers are kept from like the dawn of time. I'm watching them. Oh, we're in the movie theater. Ah. Missed this on my explorations. Here you go, guys. We're gonna watch a movie. Sorry. I ruined the fun.
What?
This is the movie.
I don't. Okay.
It's just two guys hitting each other behind a piece of glass
Okay.
with a fun effect. There's someone here watching the movie.
Oh, I understand now. It took me a minute.
What? SW Gaming. I can't read it. Like you've never seen it before. Outpost34.com. Wonder that site's probably not still alive. I still haven't even found half the places. I've just been mostly hanging around in the middle. If I can find this one guy, I'll be happy. So the bus can go around here. Resort souvenir shop. I think is it in here? No, we were in there. No, there's a guy along the edge here. One of these shopkeepers. That's the palace. That's the bus station. Oh, the boat! Boat! Land ahoy! Dark Phantom is in charge of the ship. Give me some sequencer charges. A map can be found in the apartment building. Good thing I don't know where the apartment building is. I'm just lost. Hey, there's the Drazen Gazette. They had stuff in here earlier. Wonder if it's still here. Probably not. Long lightsaber sale held at Scholars Haven Bookstore. Oh, so it even updates the weapon names for mods. Nice touch. Oh, I want to see what this is. Drazen Isle Resort reopens for business. Treasure maps. I can't tell what this is. Pretty sure a lot of these, like, you can move. Those are windows, not doors. Where's the door for this place? Oh, perfect. I still don't have an IR light. Or do I? F2 is back to... I don't know where the IR light is, but you can open the windows. Couple of drunk guys in here. And they just have text playing for a while. That's a treasure map. I picked up a treasure map. It must be under items. Is it like F and G? No. Huh. Well, anyway, one of the things about Saber Battle is kicking. Kicking? I want to do some kicking. Woo! Woo! And now, for the real reason, because I have explored this place and I'm sure I've missed 95% of it. But the real reason that got me on this mod kick is a mod that you may have seen as I clicked and clicked some more. Rolling Revolution, which was just incredibly unique, and I'm surprised that there was an original like roll mod. I'm actually gonna turn the music down because I at least have it played in the background, but I'm not 100% sure what the status on any of the music stuff is nowadays. What? Oh, you're watching other videos. I'm just gonna highlight the best ones. We'll do director's cut first. It doesn't really matter which one we take here. But basically, this one's just gonna be to show us the entire point of this mod. Of course, there's no way to turn the music down. Okay, whatever. We'll just deal with it as it comes. So the entire point of the entire mod is rolling. And this is just to show you. I'm gonna go ahead. I tried to turn it down. There we go. That'll have to do. I don't know what the balance is on the stream, but it'll have to be close enough. You guys can hear my voice and have a little bit of background music. But basically, this is the point. You roll, but this one is just to show courses. Or this one is just to show what the point of it is. So now, we're gonna hit up some courses, which are fun even in single player. Let's do Rolling Game SE. I tried to pick out a couple of these. Rolling Game SE is like the simplest. Oh, that actually does seem like it turned it down finally. So I could probably turn the SFX up. Apparently it only comes... Apparently the sound only works whenever you know, restart the battle. Or restart the game. Okay. So... Apparently we just drop all the weapons back here, but it's not going to matter because we're going to die anyway. So, we're going to take the easy course first. This is kind of unfair because I've been playing this after the afternoon. but it's basically, I don't know, not pod racing, but racing. Just see how many points you can get without dying. Oh, almost died there. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Not gonna die? No, I'm gonna die. Was not paying attention. Changes all the death messages. Oh. That one's embarrassing.
I'm gonna ask a dumb question.
What?
Why does it look like Kyle Katarn?
What does what look like Kyle Katarn?
Not your person, but like the game itself.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Dark Forces 2.
Okay.
I'm taking a lot of damage there, and I can't figure out why. But...
Because you need to get good.
Whee! Yeah, I beat the normal path. Now, I did not beat this one at all. Oh, let's see. I'm not even gonna make it. Bonk. I didn't beat this one at all. Oh. Had a fatal accident. Actually, I think I'm dropping frames, which is kind of weird. Okay, there we go. Nope. Didn't hit it fast enough. So you actually have to hit that fast enough. Oof. Oh, come on! Let's go! Except we took a ton of damage, but we're still alive. Okay. Nope, we're dead. Oof. Oh yeah, you can do stunts. We haven't even seen that yet. I just like to do the rolling. I'm so dead. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! We made it. Oof. Well, we're gonna die. Oh, no, we made it again. Come on. Oof. Anyway, that's it for that one. You guys get to watch me die a bunch there. Some of the other maps in this pack. Let's roll SE. Yeah, let's do Let's Roll. I don't think Let's Roll will take long. I think I got maybe 2 more maps here. Oh, let's... It always starts with the same songs. I want to go this way. It's not based on time or anything, but if you're racing your buddy and you're trying to get the most points. Because in these games, you can set the point limit. Alright. Oh, we're dead. Alright, we'll go this way. Come on. Oof. Whee! Wee, wee, wee! Right around in circles. Whee! Smiley face. The speed demon path. Now we want to go the other way. Whee! we can make it. Oh, come on! Ah! Give it a couple more tries. Oh, come on. Nope, we need to go this way. Oof! There's a wall there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Nope. Okay. Boom! Oh wow, that was pretty sad. Pusher would be very disappointed in me. Alright, we'll go this way. Oof, oof, too high. Ooh. No, we can play this slow. We can play this slow. We gotta make it. Ah, no! Okay. That's it for that level. That was so close. And some of the levels are pretty boring. I think Arctic Roll and Island Roll Park. And then we'll be done with this. I like Arctic. I like using the snow. I didn't actually try this one before I started playing it, so this could go very, very badly. Oh, why do I keep taking fall damage like that? Alright, I think OpenJK's having some issues with calculating that fall damage. We'll try one of the other ways. Oof. We're still alive. Oh my gosh, we're not dead. Oh my gosh. Ah! So close. I think that's the hard track. Oh, it even says here. Yeah, hard path. I almost got it too. Oh. Ooh. Alright. We're alive. That's what matters, right? Ah, yeah, I think it's having trouble calculating some of that damage. I'll have to see that how it performs in regular JK. Oh wow. I got lagged hard, and that was open JK. I have the thing open in front of me. Kind of want to see that again. Yeah, something about that render there, it is not happy with. Oh my gosh. Yeah, something about that it was really not happy with. They keep saying hit safeguard. Oh, water's probably not helping either. Oh, come on. Come on. Don't die. Don't die. We've almost made it. Despite barely being able to see where we are going, we've almost made it. Woo! Oh. Yes! Woo! I beat the easy path. Finally, one left. Which is the Island Roll Park, which for some reason I played this earlier and I was like, oh, I can actually see textures. I don't know that the textures ever worked on any of my other installations of this game. I just remember it being like blank. And here the textures are actually working. I was like, I like this because it's just an open roll park. There's no, you know, worrying about how fast you're gonna do the course or anything. Just getting to test out the... Here, let's... We do the backflip. Christ there, backflip, wacky. Side spin. Woo! Splits. This Jarek doing the split's pretty funny. Airwalk's pretty funny too. And we're back to Christ Air. Alright. This menu is slightly functional. So one of the things you can also do from OpenJKDF2 is play Mysteries of the Sith, which I played a little bit of earlier. I made it to level 2. I'll just say a short bit about it. I did not play Mysteries of the Sith that much, and I might have beaten it one time, and that's questionable whether or not I beat it, because I played pretty far with Mara Jade, but I honestly do not remember if I made it the whole way to the Sith Temple and the Sith Temple Catacombs. Like, I remember a bunch of these other ones. Katrassi Spaceport is, like, iconic. But I legitimately can't remember if I beat Sith Temple or Sith Temple Catacombs. So that may be a project someday. For the stream. We've got plenty of other things on the stream. I just wanted a fun one today. Let's go to Katrassi Spaceport. That's loud. But anyway, this uses these pre-rendered cutscenes. I don't really like them. Because it's not using the... Actually, OpenJK... No. There's a mod that makes them the... I don't need to get a DMCA here. But there's a mod that actually renders these cutscenes out in the game engine. Actually, this is really smooth compared to the last time I remember playing it. I'm pretty sure I don't have any of my keybinds set up, so yeah. Oh, there's a gonk. Gonk. What kind of ship is this? Honestly, I'm not 100% sure.
I guess the Imperials don't know who
It will if you're carrying around your lightsaber. But anyway, I'm not here to play through this game. I mean, maybe there's an incentive someday to play through this. Dark Forces 2 as well. Who the heck's... Oh, he's starting thermals at me. Okay. Hi, 3PO. But anyway, there is SBX, and there's a Mods Plus for this that basically just enhances this game, uses all the... Did I just come back around to the beginning? That's kind of funny, actually. That was unintentional. But, this is iconic from the time. But OpenJK is awesome, that I can just flip real quick between the games here. Looks like Return Home to Sulan was the last thing I really did. The Force Within. Oh, that's the main game. So it by default enables these debug menus, which are really nice. I don't want to ruin the game for you if you haven't played it. Anything else I want to do? I think that was all the mods I downloaded. Paint Dog wanted to see. Is Paint Dog still around? If he is, I'll throw up Caesar's Palace again with KWP. But if he's not, he's just gonna have to deal with it. Oh, it's KWP. I can just drop. Oh no! Don't do that. Hook shot! This is what I was talking about, navigating with the hook shot. Whee! Oh, I think... No, I hit the ceiling, which isn't gonna work. There's one thing I do remember. Can I hit it? Yeah, that should hit it. Whee! Oh. Crap. That wasn't supposed to happen. Whee!
No more bets, please. Betting
Place your
fails.
bets.
Good luck.
Oh, manager's office. We weren't over here yet. Doesn't matter. I don't take fall damage. Oh. That's weird. Is that really all it took me to? Kinda disappointed. You think one of these days I would learn. We didn't go to the disco last time either. Shield of invincibility. I don't think there's anywhere I can really... Any walls I can really get into here. I don't remember. Sorry. Sorry if you don't like blue. On the bright side, nobody's gonna catch us using force persuasion. I have force persuasion. Ha ha, you can't see me. There we go, I got a light surge too. I can't cast blind on anything. It's hook shot. What's the other light side force powers? Protection? No, I wouldn't have protection. Absorb, persuasion, blind, healing. There you go. There's healing. Anyway, I guess Paint Dog abandoned us because he didn't say anything. Let's have fun. Go out with a bang with our multi-projectile assault cannon. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this journey into the past with Jedi Knight mods. If you guys find anything while you're playing Jedi Knight you think might be interesting, let me know. Cause I remember playing a few mods, but Sony camera, unintentional. Because I remember playing a bunch of mods, but whee! Also, they had an online day a couple weeks ago, and I didn't have time to go to it. But I think if they have an online day, I might do it again, just so that I can get destroyed and play online again for the first time in a while. I guess the only thing else would be...
Is that your mouse you're holding? Or just
Ah. Alright. Anything else? Maybe I'll look